All right, gang, welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. I hope everybody had a fantastic day. Uh, yeah, we just had this 4-hour candle open now here. Give me one second. All right, yeah, let's dive in right away and see what the setup is on gold. So let's do these markups right quick here. I'm gonna start off on the 4-hour. Actually, let's go to the daily real quick. Uh, Bearish. Wow, barely no top wick on this previous daily, but look at that wick. Killer, man, killer. All right, so yeah, we do have a top wick on this current daily, but I want to see, we're gonna come down and sweep these lows first. But we do have liquidity to grab up here, so I'm gonna focus more on the intraday time frames, only because we had a candle closure just now. So all right, let's see. All right, that's the level I'm looking at right here, and this low right here. All right, that's on the 4-hour. So we're in this range right here. See how we wicked above, way up here. We grabbed all these wicks here. A lot of sellers got stopped out here on that wick. Then we just kind of drove down and created this support, bouncing off of this level right here. Made a top wick for this candle, had no top, no bottom wick. And now we're bouncing back up, right? So now we're kind of ranging. Now we're starting to roll over here. But let's take a look at the 1-hour here. Yeah, look at this price action. I mean, it's brutal. Got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of chop here. Look at this. So resistance and support right here. Yeah, this is looking good. Made a top wick here, took out the lows. This is looking real good here, gang. 30 minutes. Let me just take a quick peek here. Any FEGs? Yeah, look at that. We're gonna target that. Yeah, guys, I'm getting in right here, man. Oh, I want to see if I got that wick. It already broke the low. Yeah, even though we might get some pull, but I want to see if we. Oh, 3337. That's good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Took my entry there, gang. I'm targeting the bottom of the range. Yeah, that's a nice range fill. Stops are gonna be right up. Oh man, I'm trying to pull it up here. Really? This thing's gonna do this now? There we go. Yeah, just above the current 1-hour wick right there. All right. So we're in at 3337. Beautiful. All right. That's our trade on gold. Let me type in the numbers here. All right. Excuse me. All right. That's our trade right there, gang. All right. Now, in the meantime, let's take a look at the Nasdaq here. Let's see. See, the Nasdaq has been killer all day. I mean, look at no bottom wick here. Um, Earlier we got this minor correction, and look at that. We got impulse, correction, impulse, and now we're kind of ranging. So I'm expecting some sort of drop, at least to these targets are low right here. So we got all these bullish right here. Look at that. A lot of rejection in this area here. Yeah, this thing might trickle down. We got a closure below here. This drive all the way down. Look at this wick. This wick right here. It's spike down and rip right back up. I come on and grab this wick at least down here. Tab this support. Yeah, I'm expecting a massive drop down. You know, we grab liquidity here, took out the all-time highs. We're trading at new all-time highs right now. I made a new all-time high here at what is that, about 23,143, 145-ish. So yeah, I'm expecting some sort of drop here. But let's see. Let's see how this plays out. All right, where are we here? All right. Gold currently in profit here. Big Tone, dímelo. What's up, bro? Nas was killer today, bro. Killer. All right. Bitcoin juicing. Back at 120. 120 grand. Wow, look at that. This thing is about to pull up, man. Look at it. It might come back and retest the all-time highs, bro. Yeah. Got a nice correction. Now it's kind of trickling up. I see Bitcoin making a nice little pump up. Danny, what's up, my brother? Danny Mambo in the house. All right. Yeah, I'm in these gold cells right here, gang. I'll wait for this thing now. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Nas was playing a lot of games today for sure. But I'm gonna go back to Nas real quick. I'll go this 30-minute here. I want to just kind of. So, man, we got caught up in all this chop today, bro. It's a very interesting session today. I'd say, but as you can see, we're already consolidating here. So we got the drive up. We're gonna consolidate. You know, we might push up, maybe make a bit of a new all-time high, maybe break these highs right here and just kind of, but I'm expecting this thing to roll over now. If we start coming down and take out these the support level here, yeah, we're gonna start dropping here. Yeah, you can see it on the 1 hour here. So yeah, I think we're gonna drop down eventually. S&P is at all-time highs. Yeah, S&P's pumping. Yeah, took out the all-time highs here. Yeah, look at that. All-time highs. We peaked up here. No bottom wick on this current daily on the S&P. So yeah, I think we'll start flipping at some point down here. Let's see. All right, back to gold. We're on our trade here. We're in profit, gang, here. Running about nine pips in profit at the moment. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, RT Money, my man. What's up, my brother? Yo, RT, I caught your last update on your channel, bro. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very good stuff. Very good analysis. Yeah, for those watching, RT Money has a YouTube channel. Does his chart analysis, chart markups. Yeah, go take a look. Check it out. Oh, indicators. Excuse me. I'll pull back up. Yeah, I think as far as gold, see if there's any. Yeah, I think we're gonna come down and tap into these fair value gaps down here. Yeah, we got this massive gap here. Yeah, we took this off the 1 hour, so yeah, I would expect we'll come down and tap into this level here. But let's stay patient, gang. Let's wait on it. And if yeah, right here. Yeah, RT. I think is that's what I'm thinking is gonna tap into this target here and probably bounce up. But by that time we'll be what? We'll be about 60 pips in profit there at that point. I'll wait on it and see, but I think we're gonna get this pushed down here. But we got this FEG here. It's probably gonna tap in, maybe come back up. About the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour FEG is down here. This one was already tapped into here. So it tapped into this 4 hour FEG here. Let's see if it'll come down. If we displace there or invalidate that FEG, it might be a good sign of continue to drive down. I'm gonna keep it on the 1 hour and keep it on this FEG right here. Nasdaq doing here? We got some fair value gaps down here on the Nasdaq. Has one right up here. Might push up, tap into that, and then push down. But yeah, we got a closure below here. We're gonna start driving down to this area down here, at least halfway down this range. If not, grab all this right here. Come into this support area right here. I'm expecting a huge drop in the market, bro. It's due. Yeah, look at 15-minute FEGs, 5-minute FEGs. They're everywhere, man. Everything. This needs to start coming down, bro. That's what it needs to do. This one was already invalidated here, so this candle tapped into it, pushed up. Now we're gonna come down and drive. We should drive at least to this FEG down here on NAS. But we'll wait patiently. Oh shit! I hate it when that happens. All right. I'll leave the FEG up there just for a point of reference there. Yeah. Yeah, but Nas was bullish today, bro. The whole market was bullish. S&P all-time highs, Nas all-time highs. I didn't look at US 30. I haven't traded US 30 in so long, bro. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, look at that. Crazy run up. Tapped into this FEG right here, and now it's rolling over here. So, you know, got a FEG here too, but nothing after that all the way down here. But look at this wick, bro. Ripped through these lows and ripped all the way back up. That's just nuts, bro. That price action is wild. Yeah, yeah. You know how many sellers got wiped out there? It's crazy. All right, let's see. Yeah, my stop loss is just above this 1 hour wick here. But you know, we'll see how it plays out. I think we're gonna get a bigger push down. All right, gang. If you're watching the stream, you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, you know, go ahead and do that now. We got some time. All it takes is a click, my friends, a click. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel as well. I would appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. I like looking at this sometimes because it gives us like these target levels. What's the goal at right here? All right, here we go. So these are the targets, right? So we got the upside and the downside targets, and then resistance levels here, right? So yeah, look at that target right there. Even these right here. So we should drop at least the 90 pips, and or if not all the way to the bottom of the range. So those are the potential targets, you know, that we get here on TradingView. I like when they put these posts up, and it gives you the targets for, you know, other pairs like, you know, Brent oil, crude oil right here. What else we got here? Yeah, this is like coffee. People that trade all these things, cocoa and coffee and wheat, corn, soybeans, all that stuff. A lot of people make a lot of money with this stuff. I don't trade that though. But yeah, spot gold targets are right around that 33.13, and where's our TP? Yeah, 33.12, right at the bottom of the range down here. So those are the potential targets, right? But yeah, the market does what it wants, right? Sometimes you have these targets that, you know, everything's looking that it's gonna drop in that direction. You do your analysis, your markups, you do your due diligence, right? And sometimes it doesn't play out. We're in it now, gang, right? We took that sell at the break of the previous 1 hour lows. Once it broke, we took our sells, and we're in it now. We're in profit currently, barely, right? We're up 8 pips right now, so we'll ride it out and let it play out. Right? It's all in the hands of probability now. Oh, what about this? Look at XRP. XRP's at $3. Woo. Yeah, man, I bought in on XRP a while back, bro. I've been on XRP since freaking 17 cents. Danny, me and Danny bought early. Danny, I think Danny's on stream, but yeah, we've been on XRP for quite a few years now. Look at this FPG down here. I ain't coming back down here, bro. This is way up there already. Yeah, man, you know, and it was trickling down here, you know. I remember I got caught on this spike, and when it started dropping, I sold. I panicked, and I sold. Then once it came down here, when we got into this consolidation right here, you know, right at the bottom here somewhere, you know, yeah, right around that 17 cents. Yeah, that's what I bought down here. Or was it this consolidation? I think it was this spike I got caught in. And when it started pulling back, I sold. And then I actually got in here at this low. And I've been holding since. And I've been, you know, I've been buying in on all these ups and downs. I've been buying in. I think this spike here, this was in 2021. I don't remember if this was when that SEC joint first came out. Then they started trickling down, and then you know, it made a lot of noise, and it has some spikers. But look at this, XRP has just been, you know, very impulsive up. But look at how steady it's been now. Once it pumped up like this, we did get the pullback, but nothing like this. I mean, this thing just consolidated, and look, new all-time highs. XRP is yeah, all-time highs. Wow. Yeah, we're looking good on XRP. I'm still holding. I don't look at my portfolio. I just throw some money in there every so often, and you hold for long term. Yeah, Danny, 10 cents. Yeah, I bought in at 17. I remember, bro. We've been in it for a hot minute, bro. We've been in it for a minute. I've been holding XRP for years now. When I first bought XRP, I bought it at like 57 cents, I think, back then, like late 2020 or something like that. And that's when it got a pretty decent spike up to like $1, and then when it started dropping again, I freaked out and I sold. and then it ranged for a long time, and then I remember that once I got a little more knowledgeable in investing in crypto and did my research, and then I started kind of almost like dollar cost averaging. Like I just I didn't think it would have gotten a lot further down, but at that time I didn't know. But started investing, started throwing money in there, and bro, yeah, the profits are solid now on XRP. It's amazing. Now it's Asia now. It's don't really do nothing at this time. It's not a lot of volume here, but sometimes it'll give us somewhat of a sharp move, either up or down. But I'm not expecting much on the Nasdaq tonight. All right, we're locked in here, gang. Where's gold going? Come on, man. Right on the screen, right there. Perfect. Yeah, we're sitting right around break even. We're in profit about 3 pips now. It's kind of right around that break even area. But let's keep an eye out here. You know, this thing might want to start coming down. I'll be looking for partials right around this area here at the FEG. We'll probably go break even before then anyway, but yeah, partials will probably be taken here just because of the FEG here. Might drive it back up, but yeah, we can hold a runner and see if we'll drive further down. Yeah, the FEG's right on this wick right here. Drew a line there just for reference. Let me even get rid of this right here. It's cleaner like that. Yeah, keep an eye on it here. Yeah, I'll be looking to take partials right here and then hold the runner the rest of the way down. So we'll see how it plays out. We got about 9-10 minutes in this 30-minute candle here. 15-minute. We got a doji here, but no bottom wick on this candle here. All right, no topic on this one, so might see something come up here, make a top wick. All right, not too bad. We're only in drawdown 7 pips here, gang, so it's no big deal. If you're quaking now at what 7-8 pips in drawdown, then man, you must have over leveraged, right? Or was that FEG? Like exactly 20 pips from our stop. Anything on a 30-minute? Yep, same spot. 15-minute FEG right here. What I was thinking is dragging the stop loss above the FEG here. That was what I was thinking. That's an extra 20 pips on the stop, which isn't horrible. I'll see. I'll consider that adjusting the stop loss just above the 1 hour FEG here, only because more likely might want to come tap into that before it drops down, if anything. But I want to wait to see if this candle starts flipping bullish here, and we get the flip. I'll consider adjusting that stop loss. But for now, we'll leave it where it is right now. Just keep in mind that I might make that adjustment. It'll be 20. We'll be adding about another. We'll be putting it up here, so yeah, about 30 pips exactly. I'll wait on it. All right, so we got a candle closure coming up in about 5 minutes. So let's stay patient and wait on it, right? All right. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes to this candle closure here, so let's just stay patient and wait for this thing to start dropping for us here. I'll be right back, gang. Oh, Jose trades. Yo, Jose, we're in gold sells right here. Gold sells right here. So yeah, man, that's what we got going on. Gold sales. This is our information right here. I was just talking about keeping an eye on this FEG right up here. I might make the adjustment and put our stop loss just above the FEG right here, just in case this thing wants to draw back and tap into it before it reverses. But for now, I left it where it is, which is this stop number here. And if we do start flipping bullish here, let's see how I feel about making that adjustment, and I might drag it up an extra 30 pips just to give it room. Anticipating it will reject from this FEG here, but right now it's closing looking bearish. But I'll be back, gang. All right, just hang tight. We got a candle closing now in minutes, so see what happens. Right now we're right here. We're not too much in drawdown here. So just hang tight. You want to get into what is that? Trying to get into it? Oh, buy on GJ. GJ, I'll look at that before I step off. Right, I want to take a look at it. You want to get into? Oh, you know what? Yeah, it respected this FEG here and it bounced nicely off of that. What's the next level? Wow, yeah, look at that. You got an FEG up here. Yeah, GJ might want to start running up here, tap into this level here. It's gonna grab this wick, maybe tap into this FEG, and then come down to this one. So it's a small one though. Yeah, it broke structure right here too. Look, that's a breakout. Let me draw that line, Jose. Look at this, Jose. If you're looking to take this buy up, look at what happened here. So you had this massive drop. You had this support form. You got a rejection here. Then it broke below, right? But on the way up, look at that. Look at even that wick closed right in here. Pulled up, closed right in here. Pulled up, closed up. This has been a strong resistance level here for price on GJ. This consolidation there. And look at how you broke out of it right now with a pullback. pumping, but you haven't had a retest. So this is I don't know. If I'm gonna draw that up for you, Jose, this is what I would look for. All right, something like this, right there. I would wait for a retest. If it respects support there at that point and close above, then once you get that first bullish candle engulfing, then you can take off with it. That's kind of how I would play that trade there if I was to take it. Very interesting, yeah. But if you're looking to buy, it's looking good to move up here for sure. All right, I'll leave our trade there on screen, and I'll be right back, gang. All right, hang tight. Again, this candle's gonna close like in a minute or so, so keep an eye on that. All right, gang. I'm back here. Let's see. Ooh, we're pulling up here. All right. It never came down to make this bottom wick, this 15. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move the stop loss up where I said it before, right above this FEG right here. Yeah. I'll change it here on screen so you guys know where I put my stop loss. Yeah, right there, just above it there. All right, so I adjusted the stop loss there at this point, added 30 pips to the stop loss just to give it more room. Anticipating it might want to come and tap into this FEG and then push down, but we'll wait and see. I'm still holding. It's Nas good. Nas is starting to come down slowly here, but nothing crazy. Maybe look at the previous 1 hour highs right here. There's a small 15-minute FEG right here. I'll probably tap in, come back down. Very strong bullish candle here. Yeah, 4 hour might tap into that FEG. Look at that 4 hour FEG right here. starting to flip back up. Yeah, Jose trade. You took that buy on the GU. Beautiful. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you got the pullback there and you got in. Nice. Yeah, it should grab this wick, maybe even this wick. And it should make his way up. Looking good to move up, yeah. All right. Haha. Nice. Nice. TP2. Wow, that tapped in. No, wow, the 4 hour just missed that FEG by a little bit. Then it's pulling back down. I thought it might have been the 4 hour that tapped into the FEG, but we're waiting. Feeling some drawdown here. Yeah, this trading thing requires a lot of patience, gang. Right? Look at this. Holding this drawdown. You know, we made a wick. It's pulled back pretty nicely. Got a nice pullback here. Still 27 minutes. What's the 30-minute? Yeah, you see 30-minute pulling down here. What I want to see is this 30-minute. If it closes bearish, then it'll form this resistance here. And notice, let me just draw this line real quick. See this right here? And look at that resistance. So it came up, then kind of rejected. So it's forming a resistance right here. But you know, if this thing closes bullish, right? Let's say it re-breaks the highs here, then I would expect it to tap into the FVG here before we get the pullback down, right? But notice how it's respecting this resistance here. A lot of things to look at. There's, you know, as the candles print, they're giving us, you know, the direction that price wants to go. Yeah, we're still in the gang, still holding here. Shout out to Courtney. He's driving somewhere, bro. Yeah, man. And Nas is pulling up a little bit. Already made all-time highs right here. Might want to come up, tap into those levels, and then, like I said, I'm waiting for this thing to roll over so bad, bro. This thing is ready to tank. Ready to tank. Yeah. Every time I open another pair, this thing resets. Yeah, we're starting to come right back down, gang. Yeah, it went up and broke the previous 1 hour highs and just flipped. Ideally, right? Again, we don't have the volume that we get, let's say, during London, or I would say, what do you call that? New York session volume, right? But you know, we come up, we break the highs, and it starts to trickle back down. But I would say, you know, when we have a high amount of volume, when things like this happen, we come up, we break the highs, and then we start pulling down. If this candle, essentially in 24 minutes, right, were to, let's say, flip bearish, right, re-break its own low, maybe even break the previous 1 hour low after taking out the highs, and we get a bearish closure in that scenario, you better believe this thing is going to come all the way down. Again, at least it tap into this FEG here. and by that time we'll be up about 65 pips or so. Look at this update here. From Trading Economics. Let's read this. Gold set for weekly decline. I believe so. I'm expecting gold to come down as well. What is this? I don't want to see that on the super charts. All right. Oh yeah, this was big. Look at this. The data that came out with the PPI, especially, you know, it's very unlikely now that, you know, the Fed might not cut. They might pause once again, and you know, the market starts to price that stuff in, which Intel, it kind of makes sense why the market rallied up so much today too, like the indices. But yeah, you know, this is very bearish for gold as well. So I think that gold is set to come down, man. Gold is gonna come down. You know, let me show you guys. I'm gonna look at the daily, right? I want to show you. I think gold is gonna. Where's that 3,000? Yeah, gold is gonna come down to right around this area here. Yeah, right around this target here, or maybe even this low 32.7275. You know, it's looking to come down to these lows right here. So yeah, brace yourself, because gold is about to start ripping. Doesn't mean it won't go up and then roll over, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm expecting gold to hit at least that 3,000 level once again. You know, not in a day or two, but you know, eventually in the next couple of weeks we will be all the way down there soon enough. All right, 20 minutes of this candle closure on the 1 hour, 30-minute closing, 20 minutes as well. We got a closure on the 15. Look at this 15. Look at this. Starting to roll over again as well. Check out the highs on the 15. Didn't tap into the FEG though. Yeah, but this everything's flipping over now. 30-minute confirming this resistance right here, as we talked about earlier. 4 hour didn't tap into the FEG, but broke the previous 4 hour highs, and now it's pulling back down. So a bearish flip on the 4 hour would be beautiful. Beautiful. All right, gang, let's stay patient. We'll wait. Not this candle, will be the next. Pull it up here. All right, still waiting. Gold definitely pulling back right now, which is good. It's good. Yeah, that means that 30-minute, is definitely forming that resistance there. But there's still 15, a little over 15 minutes left on this candle. This thing could easily reflip, or let's see if we start ripping down, re-break the lows here, go into profit, and start cashing in on this trade. Yeah, so I guess the greatest case, right, in this setup right now, as far as this 1 hour goes, we got 15 minutes left, right? Like I said, we made this top wick and we rebroke the previous highs here, but we haven't taken out the previous low. If we start to flip bearish, take out its own low and re-break the previous 1 hour, that's a very good indication this thing should continue to dive down. So that would be great. But sometimes the volume isn't there per se. Doesn't mean it won't happen. Even though this candle might still close bullish, we can still come down. But ideally, it would be perfect if this candle could reflip bearish. Yeah, it's time. 14 minutes, a lot of time. Price can definitely start to move down. All right, what do we have? Yeah, about 11 minutes, 40 seconds. It's dropped a lot though since making this move up at the candle open, but pretty much the entire hour was all the way up here and it started trickling down towards the end. But let's see if we get that bearish flip here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's coming down now. What's that? Let me look at this 30 right quick. Yeah, strong bearish candle on 30-minute. But again, 11 minutes left, right? I've seen sometimes 2-3 minutes left, it'll rip up, flip 50, 60 pips. I've seen that happen. But again, because we don't have that kind of volume at this time of the trading day, the session, you know, it'll trickle down a lot slower. But yeah, you know, we're not looking too bad here. I mean, we're down about 22 pips at the moment in drawdown. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right. I'll be right back, gang. Just gonna step out. I'll be back by candle closure, right? right, wow, look at this. It's flipping here. 40 seconds. Didn't take out the lows, but it flipped bearish here. Beautiful. Stay bearish. Pretty good though. It's pretty good pullback here. All right, we got a new candle closing and a new candle opening. This 1 hour just closed out. Yeah. So it closed bullish, but very weak bullish. So yeah, let's see. Get a top wick here and then continue to move down here. Let's stay with it, gang. Yeah, 4 hour already flipped bullish here. I mean bearish. Keep saying that. All right, so we made the top wick, took out the previous 4 hour highs, and now we're flipping bearish here. So this is a good indication here that we're going to continue to drive down here. But it's going to take a little more time for this trade to kind of develop here, but it's looking good. All right, so we got a top wick here. Let's see if we start flipping here and take out the previous lows, sweep these lows, and come down into this FEG right here. I'm looking for partials right at the FEG here. I need this thing to start driving down here. I felt like that took so long, bro. It pulled up and to the very end it didn't come down to flip. Very long hour there for us, but we're still in it, gang. All right, here we go. Here we go. Previous 1 hour on NAS closed bullish, but it respected that resistance right here. Still ranging right here. Let it range, and then boom, gonna pop down. Like I said, maybe tap into this FEG here at least, but we're gonna get a nice push down. Yeah, we're currently down about three pips on this trade, so it's pretty much at break even here. There we go. All right, we're slight profit, about a pip in profit. Oops, trickle up a little bit. Come on, gold. All right, gang. So we're right at break even. We're currently in profit, like 2 pips or so. Yeah, 2 pips and change. Yeah, if listen, I know it's getting late. If any one of you want to just take your profits or close out at BE, this is the time to do it, my friend. Just giving you that heads up, you know. So yeah, this is the time to do that if you're gonna do it. We're right at BE right now. All right, so yeah, we did break the previous 1 hour lows. I personally would have wanted to see a kind of a steeper wick, but this is what we're gonna get. This is not bad. Down and sweep this wick here. That'll put us at exactly 20 pips in profit. And go, where's the volume? I mean, this thing is barely moving here. It's stalling right here, for real. Yeah, we're currently up 5 pips though, 6 pips. Oh, okay, here we got something going on here. Come on, gold. Yeah, it's starting to come down now. Here we go. Here we go, gang. All right, 13 pips in profit now. Let's see if we get the push down. Now we're about to take this low out. We haven't done so yet, but we're about to take that low right there. Just kind of zoom in here on this real quick. All right, almost there. I just want to see, yeah, well, we're right at the low. I want to break it. Not broken yet. Come on, Goldie. They just stalled there, just not moving out. Oh, there it goes. All right. Yeah, we took the low out here now. All right, we took out that low. Yeah, look at that. We broke it now. Yeah, I expect this thing to come down here. This, you know, should start trickling down. All right, how we looking here? We're running about 21 pips in profit here. I'm not going break even just yet. Not yet. Not yet. That will be soon though. So you're looking at the 15-minute. Now that we swept the excuse me, swept the lows here, we might want to come up, tap into that FEG, and then push down. Yeah, 30-minute. How much time is left? 3 minutes left. Yeah, we might break structure here on the 30-minute. Yeah, this is looking good. It is looking good. Look at the 4-hour. Look at that. Top wick took the highs out, and now it rebroke its own low. Beautiful indication. This thing should start ripping down. I mean, yeah, this thing might come all the way down here. We do got that 1-hour FEG. I feel like once we get here, I'm taking partials, but I believe, you know, we might come up, retest, and then continue down. That's the view I get on it, but we might rip right through this. Yeah, currently 21 pips in profit here, gang. Got a new 30-minute, right? Look at that. All right, yeah. So we definitely broke structure here. This is probably a 30-minute making a top wick here. It's a reflip here. Yeah, no, I normally don't stay on stream this long. But sometimes trade doesn't move in our direction, or it takes a while for the trade to develop, right? I try to stay on as long as I can. So it's going on to midnight, so I'll wait till about midnight, see how this trade is about to play out, see where we are at that point. All right, see if the 30's free flipping. There we go. All right, 30 made a top wick now. Once it takes out the previous 30 lows, then again, you expect that push down. I'm gonna keep here on the 30 here just to see it break the low first. Alright. Yeah, we're running about 23 pips right now. Hasn't broke the low yet. No, not yet. I had to zoom in. We broke the lows there. All right, gang. This is where I'm gonna go break even right here. All right. Stops are break even, gang. Risk free. Make that top wick on the 30. I think we should continue to move down. I don't see this thing. I don't think that it would go back up and re-break its own high and stop us out. But if that's the case, then we'll get hit at BE. But yeah, right now trade is risk free at 20. Yeah, we went break even at what's that? Yeah, we at 27 pips. Yeah, so I moved stop loss to BE when it hit 27 pips profit. And let's see if we hit that want to see if we hit that level right here for the FEG, and that's what I'm looking to take partials. But we're break even right now, gang. Make sure you move your stops to break even. If you're following along with this trade, and let's just see we'll survive this little pullback right here. Hey, if you're happy with your profits, I mean, you can take profits now. 23, 25 pips is pretty decent profit on a trade. I mean, my plan was to come down and get this level right here for my partials and hold the run all the way down, right, to fill the range down here. That's my plan on this trade. But part of the plan was to go break even. Now that it broke 30 lows here after making a top wick, I go break even, right? That's how I'm managing my trade. That's how I'm managing my risk. You guys do it however you feel comfortable. You know, if it's you do it different, your plan was different. All I know is that we were at 27 pips profit. You know, that's a good time to take something, take partials if you feel like it as well. So, you know, just manage your risk, manage your trade. Let's see if we get this drive down. We already broke the lows. Let's re-break and come down again. Switch it back to this 1 hour right quick. All right. Yeah, I like this. All right, we're BE, gang. We are BE on this trade. It's all now a matter of time, I guess, for this thing to continue to drive down. I was hoping this thing would happen by midnight. We got about 22 minutes to midnight. I'll stick around. I want to see how this trade plays out, but also, you know, it's getting late. I usually don't stream so deep into the night hours here, but it's cool. I can hang around here for another 20 minutes or so. Want to see how the trade plays out. I know it's pulling back a little bit, but I'm gonna survive this pullback because I really believe we're gonna make a pretty decent push down at the very least of the FEG here. But what can happen is sometimes it'll pull up, tap us out perhaps, and then next candle make a top wick and then drive down. That's possible, but you know we already made this massive wick, took out the highs here, and then kind of basically flip bearish, close very weak bullish here. Next candle is starting to come down here. So I just want to get the push down. Let's see. Vibe. Wow, I'm getting tired. I think it's the glare too from the screen too. Staring at the screen for so long, kind of. Wow, is this thing gonna pull back up? Come on, gold. Wow, there's a 15-minute FEG right at our BE there. Yeah, man. All right, let's see. Is it gonna tap us out here? I'm still in again. It's very close to our BE though. Yeah, I got my stops 2 pips in profit. All right, there we go. We're starting to kind of pull back down here. There we go. Pull back down for me. Come on, Goldie. And we're BE on this trade. Once again, make sure you go break even. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you manage risk and protect the capital, right? Yeah, 15 minutes left. That's a lot of time for this thing to flip and continue to push down here. Yeah. Yo, Courtney, the patience, bro. This is what is it? The patience muscle. Yeah, it's very, very slow. The Asia market is very slow for sure. Not a lot of volume. Sometimes this been nice though. Depending on news, sometimes there's some good volatility during the Asia market, but it tends to be this slow. But I would say more on the indices side. But gold, it moves somewhat, but tonight is the volume just wasn't there. It's very slow. I mean, I was thinking about this candle. We sat on this candle, bro. We sat on this 1 hour candle, and it's like the first 45 minutes it was up here, and then the last 15 it was just coming down slowly like this. And it drags sometimes, A lot of times I get on stream, I'll take a trade, it goes into profit 30, 40 pips in the first 20 minutes and we're done. But tonight, tonight we got caught in a slower trade, but profitable trade, right? Even if we hit BE, we're break even, probably close with small profits, and we'll call it a day. But Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. You took your profits on gold. Fantastic, fantastic, brother. That's it, bro. Secure your bag and call it a night. Yeah, I went break even. I haven't secured any profits, no partials. My game plan was to take my partials here and hold the runner down to fill the range, right? But yeah, let's see. That can still happen. But if I get stopped out at BE, I'm good with that. Yeah, it's starting to pull back a little bit, but it's kind of angling there. Came close to the BE right here to stops at BE, but it's starting to pull back down. Come on, gold. Give me another run, another push down. Here we go. Fluidity, my man. Fluidity. Talk to me, brother. What is that? Oh, you said you email me, Fluidity? Where's my email at? Hold on a second. Did you email it, brother? Oh, hold on. I gotta check over here. This is where I'm gonna see it. Let me see if you emailed that. This thing is like mad slow. What's going on? Now, Fluidity, I don't have it here, bro. Email it to me. Man, to be honest, guys, I want this trade, man. I want I want to see if this thing can continue to push down here. But it's really stalling here. We got 11 minutes. What to do? All right, well. Oh, let me see. I don't see a Fluidity, but maybe let me see if I go into the. Probably got to go into this. I don't see a Fluidity for some reason. If you send the link here on the chat, I didn't see it here. Hold on, let me try my. Let me go into YouTube Studio. Maybe it'll pop up there. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's check here. Nah, bro, I don't have it here. I mean, at least it's not. It didn't come up here. I don't know if Yeah, I don't see it here, Fluidity. Sorry, brother. I would have definitely taken a look at it. Oh, this thing coming back up here. What, you gonna hit my BE goal? Come on, man. Oh man. No, I'm still in it, gang, but it's getting close. Let me see. Yeah, I'm still in it, but yeah, it's close to my BE. I'm good if it hits BE. It's fine with me. I mean, we try to get this run down. I mean, again, some people already have told me they jumped out with some decent profits here. So yeah, I didn't take any partials or anything. I'm still holding my full position here. All right, it's like it's flirting with the BE there, but it's like so close, but it won't tap in, but then it won't drop either. A hard reversal would be fantastic. Just get these things to start ripping down. Yeah, like I said, maybe that 15-minute wants to tap into this fair value gap to then reverse down. But that FEG is sitting right at my BE right here. So, it's possible we'll get wicked out here. Oh, you're gonna try to resend it? All right, yeah, fair enough. If you send it, I can open it up. I'll be more than happy to go over it. Well, how does you're sending it in the what is it, the live stream chat? I didn't even know you can do something like that. All right, but I'll keep an eye out for it if it comes in. If not, you can always email it, and I'll be looking at it from off my email. All right, we got 5 minutes to candle closure, gang. It's yeah, flirting with our BE here, but we're still in the trade. I really want this thing to rip down, and it'll be frustrating if it taps BE and then flips. That would be crazy. All right, there we go. Oh no, never mind. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I see it now. All right, hold on. Let me see. Can I open that up for you? Oh, here it goes. I wonder if I can share this with. Here we go. All right, let's see, Flitty, what you got here. Yo, you took that entry off that wick? Oh, I see what you did. Okay. Yeah. This is on that 1 hour. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, and you got the same target I have here, but you got in. Oh, this is crazy, bro. Yo, Fluidity, that entry was wild as hell. You took that one. Where is it? It's this wick. Holy schmoly. Yeah, you running it solid, bro. Did you take partials already, or you're still holding that full position? Because your target is a lot further down, but um, yeah, your target's down here, right here. Yeah, this is insane. Beautiful. Yo, Fluidity's that's just wild, bro. All right, yeah. Oh, we're pulling away. Beautiful. What we got? 3 minutes left. I'm about to get hype right now, boy. If this thing starts to flip here, sheesh. I was getting ready to call it a night right now, but if this thing is you know, gonna stay active, I can sleep a little bit later today just to see how this thing. Definitely, that's a crazy trade, bro. Beautiful trade. Yeah, on my signals platform, on my what is it, my trading academy thing. Here I have entry. What did I get in here? A 3340. Yeah, just above this. I had a sell limit, and when it popped up here, then we went into this drawdown here. But then now we're great profits here. So we're running about 50 pips in profit on my signals platform. So my students are looking good right now. On stream here, we got in at 33.37, and yeah, we're in profit now. Look at this. Look at this, gang. We flipping bearish here. Let's go. All right. All right, with a minute left on this candle, that means we're getting a 1 hour closure. Yep, look at the 4 hour, gang. Look at this 4 hour. After it took out the high, we flipped, and it's strong bearish right now. And this candle has an hour left. This 4 hour should continue to drive down here. It's looking so good, bro. I'm currently holding it here on the 30-minute chart. I just want to see how this candle is going to close out. We're getting a bearish closure on the 1 hour for sure. Look at that rejection, and then this next candle is going to close strong bearish. I wouldn't anticipate a top wick and then the flip down. That's how it always goes, right? We get that top wick and then the push down. Any FEGs I'm not aware of? Nope. 5 minute curling over. 15-minute flipping bearish, engulfing this candle as well. Everything's looking bearish at the moment, right? 19 seconds here. Let's see. All right. Form that FEG, but look at this now, right? The FEG on the 30-minute, right? Now that it came back, broke structure, formed this FEG. Even if we come in and tap into it, I would say, it's right slightly before our BE stop. So hopefully, maybe just a tap here will push it down. If it's even gonna come back up there, it might come tap into this first before it goes back up there. That would be ideal. It'll come down, tap the FEG, right? Come back up, retest this one, and then rip all the way down. All right, gang. For the sake of the trade, I'm gonna stick around a little bit longer here. Let's look at the 1 hour real quick. Look at this. Just want to see the structure here. Yeah, the 1 hour is looking beautiful, beautiful there. So yeah, I'm expecting a top wick here. Yep, look, 1 hour, it's pushing up, no bottom wick here. So yeah, it's gonna go up and make a top wick first. I'm gonna sit on that right there. Hopefully that way, that top wick better not go up there. Yeah, sometimes that top wick could tap in to what's that 30-minute? Keeping on that FEG right there. Probably gonna hit my BE here. Flip it now, let's go. All right, now let's flip. Get a top wick here. We get a bearish flip here. Break the lows. Well, at that point, we should get the push as well. Let's see. I want to take out those lows there. Yeah, I'm still in the gang here. It's getting close to the BE, but like I said, I want to see if we can survive that. Even if it taps that bottom part of the FEG, that wick just taps into that and pushes down, we'll still be in it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Fluidity, but I'm hoping that FEG can hold us right there. But let's see. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Little pullback here. Let's go, baby. Come on, Goldie. Right back up she goes. No bottom wick here on the 15. 5 minute. There's no bottom wick. This thing is just sold off for me here. Might break that high on the 5 minute and flip. Getting close to that BE, man. Damn, we rolling in after midnight here. Want this thing to pop down. It's gonna tap into that FEG right there. All right, we're still in it. It's pulling it back a little bit here. And this thing is just like stalling right up here. Tapped into that FEG on the 30-minute though. Gang, I need a Oh, there we go. Pulling back here. Again, give me a second. I need a break. Be right back. All right. Wow, it's still there. It's still there. Okay. That was still in the gang. And it's starting to pull up a little bit here. It still hasn't tapped that FEG yet though. I just tap right into it and pull right back down. Wow, look at that. Push right down. Right back down we go. All right, there's about a little over 5 minutes left on this 30-minute candle here. I want to see if it'll, tap into that FEG and get rejected there and avoid hitting the BE. But at this point, it's not really doing much. Beautiful, beautiful rejection. All right, here we go. We're gonna start driving down here. We got 2 minutes left on this candle. This 30-minute might flip bearish here. Ooh, nice. Strong bearish on the 5-minute, 15-minute bearish, 30-minute about to flip here. 4 hours strong bearish. Yeah, 1 hour's about to flip here too. There we go. All right. This thing's keeping me up here because I'm just curious to see if we're gonna get that drive down. There's about 50 seconds on this 30-minute candle. I just want to see if it's gonna close bearish. Pull up. 35 seconds left. All right, 5 seconds here. I was gonna close bullish. Close bullish. No top here. Wow. All right, gang. All right. Just go over this real quick. So, partials, right? On this trade initially would have been right here. I wanted to take partials there. We went break even a while back already. You know, the full target would be at the bottom of the range here. But it's getting late, right? We are in profit. What are we running now? 22 pips here. Oh, actually, now it's coming down. Nice, 24 pips. All right, so yeah. Yeah, we're gonna flip here. Wow, let me see. All right, gang. I closed my trade here. All right, yeah. All right, I closed here, so I'm out full. I gotta definitely get out of here now. So it's just, you know, it's running way too late. But before I eliminate all these levels, just so you guys know, if you wanna, you know, you're planning to hold the trade and, you know, trade into the London session, the whole plan again, right around this 3331.2 target, right at the FEG here. My plan was to take partials and then hold the runner down to the full TP down here at the bottom at around 3312.55. But yeah, I just got too late here for me, and yeah, I gotta get up out of here. So but yeah, gang, yeah, I closed it with 24 pips profit. So yeah, I still made a bag here. Just didn't get enough volume to push us all the way down here. It's stalling, and I try to stick around as long as I could. But If you are in this trade, you can continue with that particular plan if you choose to, or hey, listen, it's, running about 24 pips in profit now, so 27 pips now. You can just close out and call it a night, right? But yeah, I'm out of the trade. Closed with 24 pips profit, not bad. Still made a bag, but I was hoping to get the execution and the plan to play out, but yeah, yeah. Sometimes these things lag when there's not that much volatility, no, not too much volume, and it kind of tends to be very slow, I should say. All right, gang. But again, I want to say thank you to everyone that shows up every day on stream, for all my followers on stream, people that support the channel. I appreciate all you guys, Fluidity, Jose Trays, Danny, Tony, all you guys. RT Money showed up to represent. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Courtney, hope you're driving out there safe. Be careful out there. And once again, thank you all for showing up. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out if you haven't done so. For my platform members, we are holding that gold sell. We got in around 33.40 on my Signals platform. And yeah, for all my members, we will be trading the New York session tomorrow. I hope everybody has a freaking beautiful and blessed night. Get some good rest. And if you're going to be trading London session, again, be safe, risk management. Make sure that you manage your risk properly and don't overtrade, don't over leverage. And yeah, happy trading, guys. God bless. Peace out.